What we got going on here today is a Toro branded engine that we're going to do a little servicing on. We're going to change the air filter, check the spark plug, and make sure that's gapped properly. Adjust the, change the oil, and sharpen the blade. So on the back of the air filter cover here, just push these two tabs down. That'll come down and unhook. And there is a pre-filter here. It's a little bit dirty. We'll go ahead, take some dish soap and water, wash this out, and we'll go ahead and replace this paper element. Took a rag and wiped out the little air box here. Make sure that's all clean. Got our little pre-filter here all clean, and I got a new air filter. Go ahead and place that on there, and the little hooks on the bottom hook in here. Place our pre-filter in there. And snap it in. Okay, next what we'll do is remove the spark plug. We want to take and only remove the spark plug boot by the metal piece here. Do not pull on the wire. And we'll take a, doesn't say the size on here. Oh yeah, 13/16 spark plug socket, and go ahead and remove it counterclockwise. Okay, what you want to look for on your spark plug here is a nice gray color. If it's a little black around the outside, that's fine. What we're going to do, still pretty good shape. We're going to check the gap here. It should be 30 thousandths of an inch, and that's good. And that would be like 0.75 in millimeters. I'm just going to take a wire brush and clean off any carbon that's on there. And after that, I'm going to take a air hose and blow off any debris that might be loose in there. Okay, I'm going to use a little compressed air on here. It's a good idea to wear some eye protection. Okay, reinstalling it. You want to thread it in by hand. Make sure that it's going in straight and not cross-threaded. That'll wreck the threads on there. And once that's in there, we'll just tighten it up a little bit over snug. Okay, I got that run down by hand. Now we'll just go ahead and snug that up a little over snug. Don't want to over tighten it. Go ahead and reconnect our spark plug there. So now what we're going to do is change the oil. We're going to let it get a little warm, and it's going to take, this particular model is going to take 17 ounces, and it's very important not to overfill that. And I'm going to use a SAE 30 straight weight oil. You could also use a 10W30. Okay, to change the oil there, we ran the engine for a good 5 minutes. This one here does not have a drain plug on the bottom, so we'll just go ahead and tilt it over. Okay, I'm going to add 17 ounces or 500 milliliters of oil here. Okay, I'm done filling it up, and what we're going to want to do is put the dipstick in here, and we want it to the top hole there. If it's between the two holes, you want to add a little bit and bring it up. Hopefully the camera's picking that up okay. It's to the top hole. Last thing we're going to do is remove the blade and sharpen that, but before we do, we're going to go ahead and disconnect the spark plug. After that, we'll ensure that the oil cap is tight, as well as the fuel cap, and we're going to tilt it towards the muffler side, which is there. Okay, now with the mower on its side here, what we're going to want to do is take and brace the blade against a block of wood, and to break it loose, you can just go ahead and step on that. I'm going to go ahead and use an impact because I have one available, and that'll loosen the blade up, and we can take that off and sharpen it. Okay, what I'm going to use to sharpen the blade here, I'm just going to use a angle grinder with a flap wheel, and I'm going to place it on a balancing tool here to make sure that it's not heavier on one side than the other. As long as it balances out well, there should be minimal vibration when it's running, and you're going to want to wear some eye protection. Okay, I got it sharpened up here. You're going to want to keep that same angle if you can on there. If it's really rounded over on the ends or split, you're going to need to replace your blade. This one balances out pretty good, so I think we're all good to go and reinstall it. The curved part goes towards the top of the mower. Okay, place the blade back on here, and put a block of wood there. If you're going to use a ratchet, I'm just going to go ahead and tighten it up with an impact here, and we should be all good to go. Now we can reattach the spark plug.